This audio amp is going to make your PlayStation and Xbox hear footsteps like a PC. This thing has got something crazy I got to show you. But it does require a PC to set up. So I'm going to show you really quickly what it sounds like when I toggle this button. Did you hear how you can hear the crickets and the trees and the wind a lot louder? Imagine what it sounds like when you hear footsteps. So this player right in front of us is at approximately about 33 meters away. So the sound is currently turned off, and let's have this player move around real quick. Let's see if we can hear the footsteps without it off. I hear the birds chirping. I don't hear the footsteps. Let's turn on the SBX setting. Do you hear the footsteps now? Well, check this out here. So let's turn this off and let's go take a look at the settings. On the settings we have here what's called Smart Volume, Crystallizer, and Surround. When you toggle the SBX setting, this setting here called Smart Audio. See how I toggle it? The trees, the wind, the audio gets quieter. Hear how it gets louder? Now, once you configure this on a PC, you no longer need to configure it afterwards. It can be used on any device, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox. Now, when you go to fire your gun, it kind of levels out the audio. Let's listen to it again. So I'm running around, moving around, fire. Now that player in front of us is running around as well. You can hear that footstep a lot louder. And we're going to send this character towards us. I'm going to walk towards us real quick and listen to the audio without SBX on. You hear the footsteps, how the footstep audio sounds. Listen very carefully. Okay, now we're going to turn the SBX setting on. So we're going to toggle this button on. Now let's listen to the audio of what this sounds like. Now I'm gonna stand right here and I'm gonna ping that player, and we're gonna see the distance of that player. 36 meters. I'm gonna run back and forth. You can hear the footsteps. It's about 36 to 33 meters. Now let's turn that audio off. SBX off. You can't even hear the audio at all. So we're going to turn this back on again. Immediately, you can hear the trees, the crickets, a lot louder. Right at this point here, we can hear the audio again. So I highly recommend highly recommend getting the Sound Blaster G6. Head over to my website, Master Crunk. I have an affiliate link to purchase one of these. Highly, highly recommend picking one of these up for your PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and it does work for some cell phones. But you got to be, for a cell phone, I figured out you got to use like a dock, basically, like a DeX dock, and you got to connect this to the DeX dock for this to be able to properly work, because this does consume quite a bit of power, and it will drain your battery very quick, and some devices don't like to operate without having a DeX dock, especially for a cell phone. So, as of right now, if you can notice, there's no headphones plugged into this, because I'm using a separate audio card on my PC. If you take a look at my audio settings, you'll notice people are going to be asking, why do I have no headphones plugged into the sound amp? It's because I had an issue with live streaming and hearing the voice chat and the game audio and the music. I was having balancing problems. I couldn't balance or hear the live stream, couldn't hear the notifications going into my headset, because this was filtering out a lot of noise and it was all being blended together into one balanced level. It was getting very difficult to distinguish between stuff. So what I did was I purchased the Sound Blaster AE7, which is connected to my PC system, and that is on a PCI 1 slot. Now, what I've done is I've used the Voice Meter Potato software. The game input goes into Voice Meter input. The voice chat goes into VIO 3. Now, that outputs into A1, which is actually Sound Blaster G6. The Sound Blaster G6 processes the game audio, allowing me to hear the footsteps a little bit easier. Then I have the sound of the game going out to A2, which is my capture card of the Elgato 4K. And then it goes out to A4, which is the Sound Blaster AE7. Now, I'm able to then balance the level of those audios going into my headset, so when I'm hearing the game audio. Now, what I've done is the audio coming from my PC, so I have the music playing on my streaming PC, the notifications, and then I also have the voice chat of the game. So now I'm able to balance all the levels a lot easier without the filters of the SBX messing with people's talk and hearing the notifications or the music that I'm trying to listen to simultaneously. That's all part of the live stream. So I'm able to have audio going out and in using multiple different capture cards on my streaming PC and on my gaming PC, in which they're all communicating back and forth for voice chat. So the microphone here is actually coming from the streaming PC into my gaming PC. There's just a bunch of wires going everywhere. So, hey, if you have any questions or you have any tips or tricks for audio tuning and getting the best sound possible with tuning your audio, please drop a comment. Let me know what you're doing. And please do me a favor, hit that follow, like, and share. Until then, later.